Hey guys, just wanted to do a bit of a quick channel update. Haven't done one of these for a while, but just broke through 10,000 subscribers the other night, so I wanted to wait till I was about 40 or 50 past that mark before actually doing something, because there is some ruthless jokesters and some other sinister people out there who may unsub just to sort of get it back under 10k. I've actually had that happen before when I got to 3,000 subscribers, but anyway, so if you are subscribed and you've been following the channel for any length of time, watching the videos, sharing them on social media, because that is important, helps get the videos out to more people. Other people can find the channel that way, so thank you to one and all who has subscribed. It's been part of the Boxing Squared YouTube channel journey from the past 19 and a half months or so. So started the channel back in July 2017, well, it was June 30 2017, and really it's been quite a journey since then. And if you were around from the early days, you may recall this was my actual on-screen here was the channel background, what used to introduce the videos. This is what you used to see on screen at the start of videos, and that would have been actually for about the first 7 months or so. And then I moved to the intro that you see for every video, news video. I put together that little sequence as my editing got better, because when I started the channel, I had to learn editing completely from scratch, didn't know how to use the Adobe software that I've got. So it really was sort of a trial by fire, try to learn on the fly and get better as I went. And there were a lot of basic things that I didn't pick up for quite a while that when I did, I was like, oh, well, that would have been good to know like 3 months ago. But it's been slowly coming along, and I think the storytelling's always been good, but I think certainly the production of my videos has been getting better and better. And especially with the intro, I changed that recently, and there were a number of people who did say that they missed the old intro music. So the intro sequence, what you see on screen, is the same as it was before, but I did change the music too, and this is one I had custom made. So it's not just something off the shelf. I actually got someone to produce this. The old one, I moved away from it, and because people used to say, and I used to get complaints maybe 2, 3, 4 times a week, didn't like the music. It was described as creepy, serial clown killer music. It creeped people out, but I think that's just because they didn't hear much of the actual song itself. Because in the early days when I started using that song, what I used to do was, for the first week or two that I used it, I had it as a music bed under videos, and that pissed people right off. People didn't like it, and so what I did do was just cut it back to the intro sequence. But because I did that, people didn't get to hear the actual bass and what a good tune this was. So I'll just play a few seconds of this, because this track, which is by Retnik Beats, it's called Lucy, it is a very good song. And that beat, yeah, I really love that beat. That's why I went with it for the intro sequence and initially the bed. But because there was such an outcry, I decided to change it. But because people thought it was creepy, they didn't like it, eventually I did move to, about 6 months ago now, I think it was October of 2018, to the new music that you do hear today on the intro of a normal video. This music here. So it's certainly been quite a journey. So 10,000 subscribers. Thank you very much for helping me get here. I'm hoping that the growth will continue, that I'll continue bringing you regular content. You know, I try to do a video every day, or at least 5 or 6 days a week, different sort of topics from the heavyweight division. And yeah, that's one of those things. Some people don't realize I only cover heavyweights, but a lot of channels these days, you wouldn't know the difference, because 70–80% of other channels, they only cover heavyweights as well, in terms of, you know, predominantly heavyweight coverage and a sprinkling of other things. And I still haven't made my mind up about what I'll do next in terms of, should I be covering some other big fights from other divisions, because I am a boxing fan. I do follow the sport very closely, and I do hear other channels talking about some fights, and I think, yeah, I could certainly, you know, do coverage on that sort of fight. But it does allow me, just doing heavyweights, to be a fan still. I can enjoy some of the boxing that's going to be on tonight or tomorrow, and I can just sit back and not have to worry about having to do a video, because after a while it can feel sometimes like you're on the clock, that you're on the grind. And I do this because I like it, I enjoy it, you know, it exercises my mind and uses my skills, and you know, I can see the progression in the videos with the production, and you know, I like producing content that people like watching. So for me, it's a big buzz doing this channel and having the support that you've shown me and getting to 10,000 subscribers. I'm really grateful to everyone who is subscribed, who comes to the channel. And there's a number of people who come to the channel who aren't subscribed, but they watch the videos on a regular basis. And I don't understand the motivation behind why they haven't subscribed, but you know, to those people too, thank you for watching the videos. But also, what I wanted to bring up in this, if you're still listening, because some people, you know, a lot of people, what the arc of a video is, that, you know, it sort of starts off 100%, and by the end, it's fallen dramatically. But if you're still watching, I would really like it if you could help support my second YouTube channel, which I recently launched. It's called 99 Boxing. Here's the graphic on screen of it. A link to the channel itself is in the description box. And you might be wondering, why have I started the second channel? Well, effectively, it's like a contingency, a backup plan, because YouTube, you never know what's going to happen. And I felt I needed something just to, in case this channel was taken down, or for whatever reason, because YouTube has been a bit ruthless lately. A number of people have had channels taken down, demonetized, all sorts of stuff. You may have seen and heard that with, you know, in different bits and pieces. So I decided, well, I needed a bit of a backup channel. And funnily enough, the first video that I put up on that channel, which is a little highlights montage of FA Ajagba, it took off and has got over 200,000 views, and it's actually got more views than any video on this channel, which I've done about 700 videos for. So, you know, it's one of those things. People, they like what they like. A video takes off and boom. So yeah, 99 Boxing, the address is in the description box. So if you could go to that channel, to my second channel, and if you could subscribe, I would really appreciate that, because if I can get it up to scratch over 1,000 subscribers, I can, you know, have that as an official backup channel. And what I'm looking to do potentially is, over time, move a little bit of the sort of content that I do here over to that. So some of the mini documentaries or little bits and pieces with highlights and other stuff that I like to work on, because I like to keep practicing editing and do little packages, because doing some of the different things that I do in this channel, it actually helps keep me fresh, and it's not the same thing all the time or every day. And hence why I started doing that prospect series recently, The Rise Of. I mean, that's been very good, because it is research projects effectively in mini documentaries, and that's been really good to get my teeth into that sort of stuff. Anyway, I'm starting to ramble a bit, but thank you so much for being part of the Boxing Squared YouTube journey, 10,000 strong now. I appreciate all the support, continued support. Thank you for coming to the channel, and hopefully continued growth, and we'll see where things go. But I'm really enjoying what I do here, and I really thank you for coming back video after video. It is appreciated. Thank you very much.